Hello and welcome to SAYED'S Biology. In the previous video, we learned the anatomy of kidney and nephron. Let's talk about the rest of the anatomy of the urinary system. Each of the kidneys has two ureters which open into the urinary bladder. The ureter is a muscular tube that carries urine from the kidneys to the urinary bladder. It is made up of three main parts. They are renal pelvis, ureteropelvic junction and vesicoureteric junction. Renal pelvis is the broadened upper end of the ureter that connects to the kidney. The renal pelvis collects urine from the kidney and funnels it into the ureter. Ureteropelvic junction is the narrowest part of the ureter, located where it connects to the renal pelvis. It serves as a valve that prevents urine from flowing back into the kidney. Vesicoureteric junction is the point where the ureter meets the bladder. It also serves as a valve that prevents urine from flowing back into the ureter. The urinary bladder is a muscular organ that is part of the urinary system. It is located in the pelvic cavity and serves as a temporary storage reservoir for urine. The anatomy of the urinary bladder includes trigone, neck and urethra. Trigone. This is a triangular area located at the base of the bladder, defined by the openings of the two ureters and the urethra. It is important in preventing reflux of urine back into the ureters. Neck. The neck of the bladder is the narrowest part of the bladder that connects to the urethra. Urethra. The urethra is the tube that carries urine from the bladder to the outside of the body. It is lined by mucous membranes and surrounded by muscles. Ductrosure muscle. This is the smooth muscle layer of the bladder that contracts to expel urine from the bladder. Mucosa. The innermost layer of the bladder is lined by a specialized transitional epithelium that allows the bladder to expand and contract. Submucosa. This layer of connective tissue contains blood vessels, nerves, and lymphatic vessels. Adventitia serosa. The outermost layer of the bladder is composed of connective tissue that anchors the bladder to surrounding structures. The urinary bladder is also supplied by a network of blood vessels and nerves that control its function. The bladder receives blood from the internal iliac arteries, and is innervated by the sympathetic, parasympathetic, and somatic nervous systems. The sympathetic nervous system controls the relaxation of the bladder, while the parasympathetic nervous system controls its contraction. The somatic nervous system controls the voluntary control of urination. The urethra is a tube-like structure that carries urine from the bladder to the outside of the body. In males, the urethra also plays a role in the ejaculation of semen during sexual intercourse. The urethra is divided into different parts, which can vary slightly between males and females. Prostatic urethra. This is the part of the urethra that passes through the prostate gland in males. It begins at the bladder neck and ends at the membranous urethra. Membranous urethra. This is the shortest and narrowest part of the urethra, located between the prostate gland and the penis in males. It passes through the urogenital diaphragm. Bulbous urethra. This is the widest part of the male urethra, located in the bulb of the penis. Penile urethra. This is the part of the urethra that runs the length of the penis in males, from the bulbous urethra to the external urethral orifice. In females, the urethra is shorter and simpler, and consists of a single tube that runs from the bladder to the external urethral opening. Finally, urinary system is consisting of 2 kidneys, 2 ureters, 1 urinary bladder and 1 urethra.